Mending Wall, a la Shmoop. Those poets sure like their metaphors, don't they? Frost's poem, Mending Wall, centers on the repairing of a literal wall. But we all know it's not really about the wall. What metaphorical wall is he talking about here?
You'll never catch me.
In the poem, we are introduced to a couple of neighbors who are rebuilding the wall that exists between the two properties. Apparently, it was a tough winter. Maybe Santa missed a rooftop. Is Frost talking about the walls we put up between ourselves and our neighbors? Most of us are pretty picky about the people we spend our time with. Between our friends, our co-workers, and those members of our family who haven't driven us completely crazy.
Can we disown Aunt Sharon?
Perhaps Frost is saying that if we lower our guard a little bit, we might forge a connection with someone we never considered. Someone who has been right under our nose the entire time.
Hello there. You could use a trim, you know?
Our culture used to have a much stronger sense of community. In fact, in many other parts of the world, it's not unheard of to invite someone you just met back to your place for a bite to eat. And unlike in America, there is less than a 1 in 4 chance that either party is an axe murderer. But nowadays, we're too afraid to let other people in, and we might be missing out on some potential friendships.
Remember when you almost killed me?
Or are we taking Frost too literally here? Maybe this poem isn't about neighbors specifically, but about the walls we put up to keep everyone out. Think about all the things you don't say to the people you do care about. It might be for the best. We're not sure your grandma's ticker could take it if she knew how you really felt about last year's Christmas present.
I always hated the way she dressed.
But the fact is that most of us are fairly closed off. Frost could be telling us that we need to let our boulders down, so to speak.
Yeah!
That we could be having richer life experiences and grow as individuals if only we weren't so stubbornly detached all the time. Right, Mr. Potato Head?
You're not even listening to me.
But it never hurts to keep digging deeper when analyzing a poem. Could Frost be referring to walls we put up in our own heads to keep us from knowing the truth? This conversation between the two neighbors sounds an awful lot like one person undergoing an internal struggle, almost as if he's trying to convince himself of something he doesn't quite believe. At one point, the narrator says to his neighbor, "Before I built a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out." This line seems to indicate that the wall may not just be keeping others out, it may also be keeping the wall builder himself fenced in.
How will I go to the store?
The human skull is impenetrable enough. Do we really need to be constructing more walls in that head of ours? Our brains must be getting awfully stir-crazy. So is Frost worried that we're walling out our neighbors? Or the rest of the world? Or is it more a matter of us walling ourselves in? Shmoop amongst yourselves. Let us know what you think.